should still be alive. Oh my god, I think I'm getting an ad on my own fucking video, which is the most infuriating thing ever. Looks like I'm still live. So I guess it's fine. Alright. And now we should be back at Central Yarnum. Before the fight even happened. And we're just gonna keep doing this until we finish this fucking bullshit fight. Like, the fight itself isn't that bad, and neither is that you have to keep her alive. It's the fact that the best rune in the entire game is locked behind the sequence of bullshit that you only get one attempt at. Like, that's the problem. They have never had this big of a fuck-up before. It's crazy. Oh my god! 2 viscerals? That could, in theory, just fucking win the fight for her. 3 viscerals? Elaine, you better bring your fucking A game. Bam! You know, 3 attempts ain't bad.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, and I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me. Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters.
Okay. Well, there we go. We finished the Elaine quest. Fucking great. Hi. You are gonna die. Great. Alright. How fucking funny would it be if we died to this fucking goofball? Right after fucking killing Heinrich. No, we are after the pig. I don't remember if we ever got the red bell. I don't know when the sister spawns for the white bell. Might be post-Vicar Amelia. Okay, so it does look like we have the red bow. Now you could say, why didn't you just check your inventory? And to that I say, I could've. While we're here, you want to just... While we're here, we might as well, actually, just go check if the sisters spawned yet. I don't think there's anybody else for us to talk to back here. We pretty well cleaned this aisle. So, I guess we can loop back around and see how that werewolf guy's progressing. Maybe he'll give us the amygdala stone, but I don't think he gives us it yet. And I don't kind of want to go there yet. The most important thing is that we've unlocked that one area, and now we have basically free reign to enter the Forbidden Woods, which we will do. Because I don't want to fight... Amelie is really dangerous, and this game doesn't really have level scaling, so it's actually probably safer for me to go to the ruins. Ow. Like, to go to the forest. Alright. He is actually beating the shit out of me. Than it would be if I just go fight her immediately. Besides, then the game's time progresses. And I feel like we're probably better off if we have some Cariel ruins. Cariel runes. I don't know why I keep saying ruins. So it's ultimately probably just, like, all around better. I was just gonna jump off the cliff. Oh, yeah, you know why I'm still gonna jump off this cliff? I'm gonna still jump off this cliff because, one, we can pick up some bullets from the old man, and two... we can check the guy that gave us the flamethrower and see if he's turned into a monster yet. Spoilers, I guess. I don't think that happens till the moon turns red. Like, a lot of quests have to happen. But he might be temporarily turned into a spider. Hang on.
Don't you...
Nope. Alright, fuck it. Go back to the Hunter stream. We already unlocked the shortcut. So... we don't need to do anything in that general area. Yeah, we're not going to need the emblem. All that does is unlock the gate we already unlocked. We don't need any of these weapons. Like any of them. Tomb Prospector gear, if I remember, is all bad. Oh, no, it has some killer arcane resist. But that also doesn't fucking matter because the student gear has better arcane resist, and by the time we need arcane resist, we'll be able to get the student gear. So we're actually better off using these 20,000 souls to just level up. For 1, 2, 3 levels. 3 levels, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to try and push all the way to 20 on strength for now. I think that's our best bet.
Farewell, good May. Welcome. What is it?
And then, does she have anything to say?
Time.
Nope, just talking about over countless hunters have visited the stream or whatever. Alright, so we can buy... what do we have? We have 2,000 souls. It's almost a shame to spend them all on blood vials or bullets. And yet, everything else is useless. So... blood vials are actually more important to us than bullets. If we're being totes honest. There we go. And then now we might as well just head out to Hypogean again. Like, why not at this point? Although I teleported to Abandoned Workshop, which the astute might note is not, in fact, Hypogean. Whoops. Maybe we should check what runes we have access to. More vials, more bullets, more echoes from visceral attacks, temp boost to transform plus 20. Yeah, some of these aren't bad runes, but none of them are like game breaking. So I don't think that there's any real... Now, granted, we can get Moon in like a second. But yeah, we're going to go back to Hypogean. Try and make it through. I honestly think chain back attacking these guys are probably our best bet. As long as we don't get too thrown off by their moveset and we fight them in an open space. Yeah, they seem to have this bad habit of fucking comboing. So we gotta watch out for that. Actually, if we know the combo is gonna come, we can kind of predict it. Unfortunately, he's too close to the stairs to chain a back attack. I feel like we're at a far enough distance that he's probably gonna try and make a lunge soon. And in his fucking red form, he's way more dangerous. Is his AI stuck? Sometimes the AI gets stuck, and that's an extra big problem. Because then he's dangerous to approach, but we can't count on him to fuck up. Yeah, he was going to inevitably combo that time. I saw it. That's why I went for a dodge instead of a grab. Fuck, we traded. Not what we want to do. The net result of that was, I don't even think we got fucking echoes from that, which is the biggest amount of bullshit ever, because we totally killed him. I understand them not respawning here, but I wish they wouldn't respawn if you killed them out in the wilderness. Like Black Knights. They're kind of Black Knights in this game. Honestly, I don't, except for, well, no, I think the Hunters are the closest things to the Black Knights, but I was about to say, I can't think of anything that are more Black Knights than them. Needed him to drop a twin. Didn't. We're actually probably better off just straight up fighting him. Oh my god. Fuck you, you bastard. Oh, this is worse. We only got 2 hits off and he's already red. And he dodged our attack. And he was in his combo phase. which was probably our best fucking shot again. Fuck, he keeps dodging. There's not really anything else we can do. We can't time that better. That we could have timed better, because I didn't actually expect to hit him. Can we dodge through the attack? I kind of don't want to risk it, but it's super worth it if it's consistent. He killed us. Fuck. We are getting a strategy for the bagmen, though. I will say that. Yo, Pache, welcome. I will say, this is the closest strategy we've had to the bagmen since the first time I played this game. It is important to note that I can cancel an attack early. Which might actually be the solution. Oh no, he went for it. Oh, that's it. Oh, that wasn't it. Yeah, it looks like dodging into them, as unintuitive as that is that while you're in attack is waiting 15 frames, sure you can. I mean, like, well, I'm talking about the charge for the strong attack. You can cancel the... You can attack early. You don't have to hold the charge the full time, is what I'm talking about. And if we do land an attack on them... Why did I pick up my nothing? That was such a waste of time. Then they'll stumble back, so it's probably the best. Wow, we actually got 2 of them. Just because I was being ballsy. Try baiting the Super Saiyan mode, then run behind him and do a fully charged R2 and Visceral. The problem is that a single Visceral won't kill him. Like, it doesn't even come close. I'm only holding up here to see I got Bloodstone shards. No, this is actually a pretty decent strategy if I can keep landing it. As, like, unintuitive as it is... to dodge in. It seems to be the best opportunity I have to hit. Oh, but there's a problem. If I dodge too far in, then it won't matter. Because then I'll just hit him. Oh, shit, we got a Visceral. Now it's time you learn you must dodge through and attack no matter where you had bad time with this game. Dodging through an attack is not always the solution, Paje. I used to dodge through an attack because that's how it works in Dark Souls. That is not how it works in Bloodborne. And I learned that the hard way. Although dodging back isn't necessarily the solution either. The actual solution is to dodge left and right, which was what I was doing and had been doing. But it looks like they prefer the more classic Bloodborne dodge, more classic Dark Souls dodging style. Which explains why I always had a problem with them, is because I was using the Bloodborne dodging style instead of the Dark Souls dodging style, but whatever. They're still the fucking worst things in the game. That's not true. They're like the third worst thing in the game. And 3 was a number I threw out randomly, so don't hold me to that if I say that there are at least 2 other things worse than them. Dodging back has its purposes, but it's usually the worst direction to dodge in. For example, when fighting them, I do dodge back, specifically to reset their combo, because if you stay too close to them and they start going for a multi-hit combo, their tracking is so aggressive that I'll just be killed, because it only takes 2 hits from them to kill me. Okay, so we're going to have a little issue. We don't do good against them in enclosed spaces. And we are not... Ooh, that's good. That's a free visceral. That's a free fucking visceral. Holy shit, that was a free visceral. That was 2 free viscerals! Oh my god, that's fucking hype as shit. Oh, the crowd goes wild. What the fuck was I even saying? I was so caught off guard by the fact that he fucked up that bad in the fight. Oh yeah, dodging backward has its advantages against certain enemies, like them, when I need to reset so their tracking doesn't combo into me. Or against the worst fucking enemy in the game. The actual worst enemy in the game. Which is, what the fuck is it called? Watchdog of the Old Lords or some bullshit? It's a chalice dungeon. You can't always chain backstab them is the problem. Because you can't guarantee that he's just gonna stand there like a fucking idiot. This is actually a bad place to fight him, interestingly enough. This is a great example of when to dodge back, actually, is to lure him into a better zone. Hilariously enough, Dark Beast Pearl is the boss for this area, and it is like 1,000 times easier than these fuckers. Because it is yet another 4-legged boss fight that FromSoft doesn't know how to make. Wow, we both whiffed, which is unfortunate, because if I hadn't whiffed, I could have taken advantage of his whiff. Oh, shit. You can chain backstab them pretty consistently? Oh, he lived. Oh. That's it, right? That's just about it. Oh, shit. We got a Twin Bloodstone Shard. So we're actually here for Twin Bloodstone Shards more than we're here for literally anything else. Like, we're just here to upgrade Ludwig's, if we're being honest. Oh, can I only go out here? Can I not go out front yet? Oh, I can go out front. I can. I have to... I have to use the front fucking door. What am I thinking? I hate this fucking zone. I hate the fact that they break this lamp and it never gets relit. Like, they should just do what they did with Firelink, and it just temporarily goes out and you have to relight it. So this bitch has an attack that would just straight up one-shot me if I let her hit me. I think I found out later from, I think it was a Vati Vidya video, that they're actually cutting your eyes out, but from what I could tell, they were just stabbing me in the fucking throat 8 times. It's real annoying. Pigs are pretty easy. We're mostly worried about bagmen. Honestly, I'm not overly concerned with anything in this zone other than the bagmen. I'm pretty confident if we can keep killing the bagmen, we're fine. And then after that, we'll go get the, oh, Pearl Strat, get behind it. Do a Visceral on time leg, switch legs, repeat. Or you could just stand underneath it like you can with literally every 4-leg boss FromSoft has ever made. Because they're really bad at making 4-leg bosses, and I don't know why they keep trying. Hi. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know, the secret might be that I'm treating them with a little too much reverence. Maybe I should just walk up and just smack them. A lot of my issues are that I'm still remembering the trauma of my first playthrough. And I'm not compensating with all of the skills I learned in the worst fucking area ever that I would never do again, and it's the sole fucking reason this playthrough isn't including Chalice dungeons. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's a dead bagman. It's just a dead bagman. I was more worried about what was on that fucking ground than anything else. I don't think there was anything else that could have been on that ground that would have scared me as much. Oh, shit. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, I have a tendency to fall back into it. If I learned, like, obviously the first time I would say I was just bad at the game. Or not even necessarily bad. I want to be clear. My skill at the game and how much I have, like, the number of problems I have with this game are slightly linked, but I just generally have problems with the way this game is made in general. So it's not even just like, oh, I'm having a hard time. It's I disagree with things that they've done constantly. But, yeah, I got a lot of skill at this game doing the Defiled Dungeon, which we are never doing. I can't overstate how much we're not doing the Defiled Dungeon. And some of it is just like, I fall back into my original Dark Souls defensive playstyle, and I'm not playing how I did in that dungeon. Which was honestly not that much different than my usual style, but, like, it has its key differences, I guess. I learned parrying was the main thing I took out of Defiled. The problem is I tried multiple times to find the parry window for the bagman attacks, and it's just not worth it. It's just not. Behold, a pale blood sky. Yeah, wow, yeah. That's really a pale blood... Game, are you sure that note should have spawned yet? Or, you know, maybe you should have held off on that one. For when there was actually a pale blood... You're saying that like it dismisses the fact that the game has problems. It doesn't. The fact that all games have problems don't dismiss the individual problems of any one game. You can't just use that as like a free pass, like, oh, sure. Several of the quest lines are fucking stupid. But all games have problems, so that's totally okay. No, it's not. It's still a problem. Just because other games have problems doesn't mean that you can't be criticized on your one problem, or no criticism becomes valid. And I wasn't even necessarily talking about the problems with the game. I said I disagreed with several things that are in the game. Like... there's nothing inherently wrong with the Satan quest thing. Being that you have to approach him from a certain angle. Of course, it's kind of stupid, but there's nothing inherently wrong with the idea of a guy that tries to shoot you from one direction and you talk to in the other direction. I just disagree with it. I don't think... It's not entertaining for me. So I'm not even, like, calling out game problems on that. I'm saying I hate the game for what it is. Not necessarily even for what it does wrong. Pache, what you need to understand is I have platinumed this game. I am never going to have fun with Bloodborne. I hate this game on a fundamental level. There's no like, oh, I'll get into it eventually. I'm never gonna get into it. And I don't even need to, because this is Curtain Call. I'm about to die. I'm about to really fucking die. I'm about to really fucking... God damn it. You know what I should have done? I should have thrown a Molotov. I even thought to myself, should I throw a Molotov? And then I thought, no, I'm not going to waste it. Fucking dumb. Should have Molotoved. Again, though, I don't give a fuck about the echoes. Should have used pebbles. Pebbles have a chance to aggro all of them. Whereas a Molotov would have just one-shot both dogs. And the Bagman's walking speed is relatively slow. Ow. Fuck. Well, that was a bad fight. So yeah, I absolutely should have Molotoved. Oh, what am I doing? Use fire paper for Pearl? Oh, is Pearl weak to fire? I had the easiest fucking time with Pearl. What the fuck was that? I have fire paper. I'll use fire paper if you think it's a good idea. Look, I'm not adverse to suggestions. I'm not claiming I'm a fucking expert on this game. I should have fire paper. I think I only used 2 of them. How? Ooh. Oh no, because fire paper has a really low cool. Fire paper doesn't last long. That's why I use so much on Bloodstarved. I was like, how the fuck am I missing that much fire paper? And then I'm like, oh, right. Fire papers. Lasts like 2 minutes. Is 2 minutes accurate? 2 minutes isn't accurate. It's its lowest defense. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I missed this the first time. To be fair, this is a decently late game area, so I don't have an issue with the fact that the enemies are really strong here. My bigger issue is that this place is a pain in the ass even when you actually are supposed to be here. This is a shortcut that I don't think we can use. Yeah. What's hilarious about this is this shortcut actually has to be accessed from down here, but it's not accessible from down here, because if it was accessible from down here, you could just get back to the start of it and play the game backward. Which is fucking hilarious. They had to really jump through hoops to get you into this late game area, and I don't think it was worth it, but I'm not going to complain because this place absolutely shits Twin Bloodstone Shards, which is what we need for Ludwig's. And at the very least, this does address my, like, big complaint about the weapon upgrade system in this game, which is that there's no fucking way to get upgrade material. In fact, I kind of wish there was an exact zone like this for chunks, but there isn't. Even though that one would probably be even worse. Hilariously, the boss for this area is the weakest fucking thing in the area. Pearl was a real pushover. Watch me talk down at Pearl, like, oh, Pearl fucking sucked. I ripped Pearl to shreds, but now that I've actually learned to play Bloodborne as the game Bloodborne and not as just Dark Souls, watch me suddenly suck. Excuse me? Okay. Okay. Did you just go to the side of the church and nab the Wandering Nightmare? Is that what the fuck the crystal lizards are called in this game? Because I got the crystal lizard. Part of me just refuses to learn what the fuck this game calls anything. Alright, sweet. He lagged out, so we got two backstabs in a row. If they could just all lag out, that'd be great. That's what you call them? Okay. I feel like they have a name. I just call them like either bloodstone beasts or just crystal lizards, depending on what I'm saying at the moment. We got the Tonitrus, which is weapon number 1 on a list of shit we're never gonna fucking use, ever. Partially because it's an arcane weapon. Oh, God. If I die to this pig, I'm gonna be pissed off. Did one pig just kill the other pig? I didn't know they could hit each other. That's adorable, and I love it. Punisher's strength. Oh, is it really? Oh, I did electric. I figured it was. Official name is Screen Beast, you think? Oh, that's really lame. Is it a strength weapon? Punisher's a strength weapon? It's not really good at anything, if we're being honest. But that is unupgraded. It looks like a quality weapon. And regardless, it's still a weapon we're never going to use. I'm not saying it's a bad weapon. I want to be clear. If it made it sound like it was a bad weapon, I'm not calling it a bad weapon. I'm just saying we aren't ever using it. We pretty much have our weapons for the rest of the game, which is the Saw Cleaver and Ludwig's. Unless we swap out for a DLC weapon. We'll probably swap out for a DLC weapon if possible. I don't know if we'll get enough chunks. The game has an obnoxiously low chunk drop rate. Okay, so the Argul gear is absolutely worth it, and I forgot it was in the game, to be honest. It has a really, really high defense. Which makes it great armor. One thing I don't know if I've said this on stream, one thing I will compliment Bloodborne for is how its armor works. Like, the fact that there's no limitations to what you wear, like, weight-wise, like in the other Souls games. And the fact that the armor defenses actually fucking work means that you get to cater what armor you're wearing to the boss you're fighting. And I think that's actually a really cool mechanic. It's a mechanic no one fucking pays attention to because everyone would rather play Fashionborn. Which, I mean, I don't blame you. It's fun to dress up, obviously. But, yeah, it is a cool mechanic, and I kind of wish the others did it. If you collect the blunt damage, blood gem, and bolt damage from one of the start yard goal, it absolutely melts enemies. Does it? Interesting. What's the swing on it? Let's take a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's on par with Saw Cleaver and Swing. Let's see, 80. Actually, it's kind of better than Saw Cleaver. Just... Because this is unupgraded and it's already doing... like, comparable damage to Saw Cleaver. You think it would be a better alt than Saw Cleaver? Or do you think I should stick with Saw Cleaver? The thing I like about Saw Cleaver is that it does additional beast damage. Saw Cleaver is good against beast, Tonitrus good against kin. Yeah. They are good alts of each other. I really like Ludwig's, which is why we're upgrading it. It has an additional slash, it has the stab move, which I'd rather a sweep, but, you know, whatever. And then it has a wide arc, which is great for taking out groups of enemies that this game loves to provide. It's also supposed to do additional kin damage, but I don't think it actually does additional kin damage. Get a +3 and take it for spin. You know, that's actually really possible, because the game just throws bloodstone gems at you. Actually, you know what we could just easily do? Is we only need one alt at a time, so we could use Saw Cleaver as our alt for the first half of the game, and then once it starts, like, throwing a bunch of kin at us in the second half, we can switch to a Tonitrus. Assuming it does, in fact, upgrade the strength route. Not that, honestly, I think there's any fucking point to have a difference between strength and dex stats in this game, considering that all weapons in this game are basically functionally dex weapons. Because the main thing about a fucking dex weapon is that it's fast. And the main thing about a strength weapon is that it does a shit ton of damage, but no weapons in this game do a shit ton of damage, so it's not worth it. Chunks are farmable from blue-eyed werewolves, and yeah, it's pretty boring to farm. Yeah, no, we're not, we're not doing that. An alternative would be that we look up dungeon codes, and we use those. Because one thing I will say is that people have provided a metric shit ton of dungeon codes for this game. We kill the bagman? Oh no, we just turned we just turned the wrong direction. I was like, are the bagmen dead? What? I'm not gonna bother with these bitches. If I'm being honest, I'm just gonna, like, run in a giant fucking circle and just run straight for the door, because I don't feel like there's any fucking reason to deal with any of this bullshit, since we're just trying to get to Pearl at this point. I don't think they'll follow us to the Pearl room, either. Oh, holy shit. We can summon Defector Antal. And not only can we summon Defector Antal, but we can summon Defector Antal, and it'll help keep our insight low. That's one goal we're trying to do, by the way, is we're trying to keep our insight low, because I want to stave off the worst effects of insight. Because I didn't know that I knew insight. Here's what I did know insight did. I knew it may or may not give an enemy an additional attack, and I know it lets you see the amygdalas, which we don't need to do. I didn't know that the higher your insight, the faster your frenzy increases. So yeah, we're trying to keep this shit pretty low, because I hate those things a bunch. We're actually going to wait for the boss room to drop this. Pop. Hope no one saves me. Yeah, oh god, we almost... Could you imagine if we died just in our opening? Like almost just happened. I'm gonna be honest, he's actually moving around the ring so fucking much that this might actually be significantly worse than fighting him myself. Like, I can't get a hit in on him at all. Okay, I played stupid there. I dodged away from it instead of into it, which is not how you fight these fucking four-legged bosses in Souls games. Oh, this might actually kill me. Yeah, we lost. Okay. That wasn't a great fight. He definitely made the fight harder, actually. Probably shouldn't do that. You can also hear winter lanterns from further away. Yeah, that doesn't fucking matter. You know why it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter if they can't frenzy you because your insight's too low. This is actually a real easy run. Summoning gives him more stagger health. Oh, does it? Let's try and not summon this time. We don't have the fire paper, but I'm not really worried about that, if I'm being totes my goats right now. Oh, he lunged. I don't like that he lunged. Stop lunging. Oh, there's a problem. Oh, we're dead. In my defense, he's still easy. I'm just playing bad. He actually went down a lot faster with the axe, interestingly enough. I wonder if switching to Ludwig's might be the better choice here. Is it finally Ludwig's time to shine? Poor Ludwig. I've talked about how fucking cool Ludwig is so much, I should just switch to the fucking Moonlit Sword. It's also possible I might have found him way easier because I was an arcane build. Fuck me. actually an interesting problem I'm having there. Side note, this is now officially the most we've died to any boss. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew this was gonna happen. I knew Pearl was gonna be the fucking bane of my existence. For some fucking reason. There's always one boss that's super fucking easy that I always have a nightmarish time with. Luckily, the run to him isn't bad, so I don't mind as much as with Blue Smelter when that fucking kerfuffle happened. God, if this was another blue... if this turns into a Blue Smelter kermuffle, we're gonna have some fucking problems. Oh, boy. And then, of course, I whooped fucking Alone in Foom's ass immediately after. He's gonna lunge forward, we're gonna dodge through, and then we're gonna come back, and we're just gonna keep whacking him in the foot. Whack him in the foot! Whack him in the foot! Fucking hell, I was in the middle of a swing animation and couldn't cancel. Whack him in the foot! Whack him in the foot! Can't stop whacking him in the foot! Whack him in the foot! Whack him in the foot, whack him in the foot. Run the fuck away, run the fuck away. Didn't run away fast enough. Didn't see that he was doing that animation. No, I didn't. Gotta pay attention. Like right now, where I gotta run away. Fucking hell, why am I not paying attention? Okay, that time I noticed. Okay. We're getting to it. We're paying fucking attention. He's running around a lot harder than I remember him. Fucking god, yeah, no, this is it. This is the fucking kerfuffle. There's one every goddamn playthrough. Here it is. You fucking asked for it. Here's... No, Pearl's extremely easy, regardless of when you fucking fight it. I'm playing bad, Pache. Don't try and give me an out. Don't give me that shit. I know. It's okay. This is exactly when I fought him the first time, and I beat him first try. I know. It's me. I get it. I know. A lot of it is that I'm not getting out of his explosion fast enough. Can I? Oh, we're dead. Fuck. I don't know why I can't get a hang on this. Maybe let's change back to Saw Cleaver. You know what the problem might be? Might be not having a Hunter's Axe. Part of me wonders if... Like, the Saw Cleaver's really good, but part of me wonders if the actual... Fuck. Okay, we're actually already dead. Part of me wonders if the actual best combination isn't just Saw Cleaver and Hunter's Axe through, like, the whole time. Because I know the moveset for Hunter's Axe so well. So well at this point. That if I actually had a Hunter's Axe, part of me is like, no, I just fucking immediately... Right at the beginning? Are you... Okay, this time, it's just bad luck if we die. Every other time it was me being bad. This time, we just got some really bad RNG. Like, that was awful. He started with the blast instead of his jump attack, and then immediately dodged back into the corner, and then double attacked? Fuck. Again, though, real quick reset. So, almost wonder if it would be better to switch to higher electrical defense. I wonder if Pearl does more electric damage or if it does more physical. I guess it doesn't hurt to check. Let's see, the highest we can get is 50. So we'll switch to 50 and then see which of the 50s has the highest physical. Looks like Yharnam Hunter Cap's probably our best bet. Let's see, that brings us... Oh, Black Church Garb, 110 bolt. Yeah, this is good. This legitimately might make all the difference. It's just increasing our bolt defense. Usually if you're getting your ass kicked, you should take a look at your armor. That's not a bad outfit. There, that time he starts with the lunge. Now he's going right into an explosion. Yeah, wow, if we weren't paying attention, that could have killed us. He's being a fucking jitterbug. I am not happy with that. Heinrich set. Oh, Heinrich set is a good fucking suggestion. Yeah, because Heinrich's has stupid high bolt defense, doesn't it? I don't know if we can get up enough insight, though. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if we can get to 10 insight. How much do we need in total to get all this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. There's actually no reason to not get literally every bit of armor I can. Considering armor is so fucking useful. Oh yeah, look at that. That's an immediate increase in bolt. Oh my god, was that... Did I just see 150... Jesus! Oh, that is crazy! Wait till I see Simon's set. Okay. Oh, where is it? I rarely had to... Like I said, I beat Pearl first try, probably because I had the Hunter's Axe. So, I didn't really... And almost no enemy in the game uses electricity. I have a Beast Hood of 446 right now. If I wanted to go... Oh, but I can't get enough hits in on Pearl consistently enough for... that. What is my bolt defense right now? My bolt defense is still only 316. Yeah, so my bolt defense isn't actually that high, even with Heinrich's. That's interesting. Alright. Usually, most enemies in the game, you need to, spec for either physical defense or arcane defense. So, I guess that's why I never noticed this, like, how crazy high... No, we don't have the rune tool. We don't need a rune tool at this point, if we're being totally honest. No, I guess that's why I never noticed how crazy high Heinrich's was, because basically nothing in the game uses lightning. I think someone on the dev team really likes electricity, and I think that's why it's always held in such high regard. I think we're going to switch over to Ludwig's, but we're still going to one-hand Ludwig's. I don't know if it does more damage. We know that that does solid 80. Yeah, he's going for a blast right now. Okay, Ludwig's does slightly less. It also has a higher speed. Oh, God, that made all the difference right there. That was a bad dodge at the end. I tried to dodge out to leave the combo range. I should have dodged in. That's okay. That's okay. I think Heinrich's really was the one that made the difference. Or will be what makes the difference. I don't know if Saw Cleaver is worse. Or better than Ludwig's. Does it qualify? Is it a beast? Yeah, but does it qualify as a beast? Is the question. God, really? From that distance? I am, because the names don't always tell you. Fuck. Maybe they patched Pearl to work. Pearl, have you been patched to work? I remember you being a bitch. We're dead. Goodbye, Padre. Yeah, we're not doing enough damage to him. Maybe we should try the Hunter's Axe. What the hey? You know what I'm saying? How much is the Hunter's Axe? Maybe I should just, like, upgrade all reliable in the background. Just in case shit goes tits up. And it's like, no, it's time to... Black Beast Pearl is beast enemy. Good to know. You never can tell just because of the name. Alright, is that enough? What is it, like 1,000? That's probably enough. What did that say? Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. Oh, we didn't read that the first time. Yeah, let's head back. Let's try and get a Hunter's Axe. This is gonna sound weird. I bet I just have a feeling the Hunter's Axe is it. I might just try oil lanterns. No, I think it's the Hunter's Axe. You can still use E to level it when we don't inside, right? Yeah, okay. It's the Hunter's Axe. I know it. We're gonna get the Hunter's Axe. How much is it? 1,100? Worth it. Worth it. Okay, Hunter Axe, plus 1/4, plus 1/4. Alright, this is gonna do it. This is the secret. Bang! I meant bang! And now, because I haven't been using the Hunter's Axe, we're going to immediately do worse. Because isn't that how it always works? What would be cool is if this game treated its, like, weapons, since it has so few of them, and, like, it has the whole trick weapon thing, if it treated its weapons like it treats its armor, where you not just swap out your armor depending on what you're going to fight, but you can swap out your weapons. But that's not the secret. The secret is getting good. Secret is also getting good. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. But I feel like... Here's the thing, the axe is my weapon, and I haven't been using it the whole playthrough, and I'm wondering if this is gonna do it. Okay, but, like, that was a visible difference. And that was still with the rust on. So, yeah, it's... Should I just play the game with the fucking axe again? Is that what this is really leading up to? Is just another axe playthrough? What, like try a charge attack? Because I was thinking that if I'm caught inside of its charge, maybe I should just, like, charge my own. I think I can get mine off, and I don't know if I can cancel it or try a stagger. Yeah, it wasn't a great try. As you can see, except for the kerfuffle with the blue smelter, this is more than I died in any of the Soul previous games for Curtain Call, which just goes to show how Bloodborne is clearly not my forte. Wish he would stop doing that, actually. That's super annoying. Would be helpful, more helpful with the Hunter's Rune. I did not see the latest intel scandal. What's going on with the latest intel scandal? What is the... Long Slice might be a pretty good move on this, actually, if we're being legit right here. Ah, fuck. Canceled out of me, which is annoying. Wait, is this Watchdog? Is this fight just straight up Watchdog? Can you be parried? Are you Watchdog? Ow, God, I didn't expect 2 explosions. The fact that he's not killing me is actually starting to piss me off now. Like, just do it, you bitch. God, I can't get in there. They paid for a company to do benchmarks of its latest new processor against AMD offerings. I actually don't know why that would be a scandal. Excuse me. They did an awful job at it to the point of turning off half an AMD CPU used 64 gigabytes of RAM because it seemed like a number of people would use. Messed up memory timings. Oh, alright. The run is starting to get annoying with him doing that. I do want to try and... This is a little test run, real quick. We're probably going to die this time. I won't even use a heal on it. That was not the best test run because he didn't use the moves I needed him to use. So, we're going to go for another one. So current AMD... Oh, fuck. We have enemies chasing us from behind. Current AMD and Intel CPUs are extremely memory timing sensitive. The more RAM you get, the harder it is to keep tight timings. Oh, okay. No. Okay, if anything, that actually confirms that that won't work. But it was worth a shot. Alright. Let's try and play better now. Now that we've fucked around, let's try and actually go for it for reals. We gotta go for it for reals. We're doing it now. I'm singing a song to tell you we're at it for now. We're a fanatic now. We're going it now. I rhyme now with now 3 times, which makes me a modern rapper. Let's use a feature of... I'll see that in a second. Raise and master half the CPUs. Develop CPUs in game 10 to break 32 threads. Interesting. Do they really? Interesting. Huh. Fucking ass. His explosion's what's killing us. There's actually not a whole lot more we could be doing different. The axe is our best move set. We're wearing Heinrich's gear. We could get fire paper, and that might make the difference, but it's also seems like a huge waste of my time. I don't understand what just happened. Like, I don't actually, at this point, understand how I'm mistiming. Get the fuck out, you dumb bitch. How I'm mistiming those two jumps. That time I couldn't see. Either through sheer mass or stupidity, they made Intel CPLs look better than they are and released numbers a whole week before the same numbers could be peer-reviewed. Huh. Yeah, I can see how that could turn into a scandal. So, the issue we're starting to run into is the blood gem. Not blood gems. That's not what they're called. They're called blood vials. We're going to be running out soon, and that's going to be a problem. If we had a way to guarantee that we could knock him out of his electrical charge, like, the problem is that we have to run away from it, and yo, Ghost Rider, welcome. The problem is that we have to run away from it, and when we're locked underneath his body, there's not a whole lot of time to get out. If there was a way to guarantee cancel that, then we'd be A-okay, but we can't guarantee a cancel. Fuck. Oh no, see, that's death. That's just straight up death. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference, too. I appreciate the offer, Ghost Rider. We're playing offline, though. And there's not a whole lot of tips for Pearl that can really help at this point. The only real option is for me to just stop playing like that crap. Like, yeah, I just gotta... I'm mistiming my jump is the real problem. Like, badly. Oh, this is death. Fuck. Hey, I'll take any hints you can get, but I'm pretty confident I know what I'm doing wrong. I honestly should have just let him kill me. Oh, okay. I actually got a really good view of that. The fucking hitbox for that claw attack is gigantic. It might be a directional dodge issue, then, in that case. Because I saw where his claw was, and I saw where my body was, and I was like a solid 3 feet away from him. So what that means is that if I dodge in a certain direction away from his claw attacks, like towards his claw attacks, I might be able to avoid, because I doubt the... I'm not quite sure how the hitbox for that attack works, but I bet if I go in the opposite direction... No, if I go towards the arm swinging, I bet I can dodge through it. Although then I might just collide with his actual arm. I don't know. We'll see how it works. This is going to be more of a dodge test than anything. Or he can open with that, sure. Oh, there wasn't time to... Oh, God, there wasn't time on that one either. Oh, that works if I'm looking at him. Okay, we're dead. I am a sexy level 33. I almost hate to suggest this, but it might make more sense to just go to the fucking woods and kill the witches. Yeah, I mean, when I fought him the first time, I killed him first try. What we're having right now is called a kerfuffle. It happens once in every game. And it is when an enemy I should be able to defeat easily spontaneously gives me a bunch of trouble for no real reason. I'm talking about the shorter woods. Yeah, we are clearly in a kerfuffle right now. Yeah, the reason I'm referring to Hemwick Lane as woods is because it's a wooded area. Not because I'm not talking about, like, specifically the woods. Yeah, fuck it. We're just going there. I don't know. One thing I do like about Bloodborne is that you have a lot of options once you get past Bloodstarved. So, and then they just kind of continue through the rest of the game. So, yeah, I'm going to call it on that point and just be like, yeah, no, we are in the midst of a kerfuffle. We might as well just accept it. Oh, I am quite confident that it is not the axe that we're losing because of, and I know that because we were doing way worse before I switched to the axe. The only reason I switched to the axe is because it's the weapon I'm most familiar with. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's the... Oh, are they just permanently invisible if you have 0 insight? No. The axe was definitely the only reason we made any headway at all into that fight. We tried the saw cleaver at first. The problem is I'm not used to the saw cleaver moveset, and that's why the axe was working the best, even though we were still mid kerfuffle. Wait. Is that really true? They're permanently visible and can't cast? Oh, holy shit. Oh, hey, by the way, hey, what's going on, girl?
Hello, dear.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is safe. I don't need to read. She's talking. I forgot. I'm the only one that can't hear her.
In your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer. All I can give is my blood. But
we don't need her blood for anything, do we?
Yes, I see. A suppose that's natural. I won't try to tempt you. Oh, I'm sorry. Unless... Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm very
The main advantage of the axe is the size of the swing. Hey, what's up, girl?
Brave hunter. Please, there are
You don't get her blood more than 2 times and the nun kills her? Gotcha.
Oh, the hunter.
Well, we're carrying nun blood right now,
The
so...
one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just,
Oh, does it?
start over.
Oh, we probably should have been using that for the fucking boss then, shouldn't we have?
Easier. Thank you. If you please, kind hunter, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe? Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just...
Oh, did I say that the advantage of the axe is how large of a distance it covers when it swings? If not, that's the advantage of the axe, is the distance.
Perhaps...
It's also really great at staggering enemies.
well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind,
And
of course.
does a good amount of damage, which is why I had a preference for the axe.
Once the night of the hunt passes, give it a thought.
Might as well talk to this guy, too.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
I don't know if there's any advantage to saving
I'll
this
spare
man.
you one nugget of advice. Beware the lady of the night. I can see it in her eyes. She deeply resents the young saint. She hears people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Yes. She despises the saint for having what she does.
Other than everything he says is wrong.
Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago. I'll spare you one. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain.
Yusefka's does more healing, Ariana's does an HOT, and Adiela's gives a green blossom
What's he
effect.
want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murder.
Yeah, I always used to use Ariana's because of the healing.
I've no time for you. What? Just I can't stand this.
Alright. That's okay. Let's just go get the fucking runes. I've been calling them ruins all game, which is 100% not correct. Why is this glowing? Oh. Okay. Woo! You almost got me. I got no interest in none of y'all. Or that bloodshot eyeball, if we're being entirely honest, because we are 100% not doing any of these dungeons. Well, maybe one of them. The Great Eyes Chalice is actually really, really good. We might do a little Eyes Chalice. I don't know. Did you? Oh, yeah, you did get him swapped. Regardless, I never really used any of the special blood vials because I wasn't sure I could get them back. Fuck, we just got gunned down like a little bitch. Oh, we're still wearing Heinrich gear. Let's go back to... Then I remember Yargle pants are actually the best. Yeah, they are. I don't know if I would actually call any woman in the game starting with an A awesome. The only women I think in the game that are actually kind of cool are Maria and Elaine. I especially like Elaine because she's just this old grandma that's just dressed up as a crow and just murdering people. She's fucking great. Ariana, Adela, Adeline, and they all give you blood. Yeah, I mean they all give you blood, but I wouldn't call them. I wouldn't call them. Oh, I saw awesome somewhere. Yeah, I saw awesome. You're right. They do have too many women with an A. Then I don't know why I read awesome. Nah, Elaine. Hi, please, just... Forgot how much I fucking hate this area. Okay. There's one more guy with a gun. And that's how you do that. Perfect. No, I got the blood type joke, Pache, don't worry. Alright, so we gotta get behind tombstones and heal. That was a waste of blood gems, but whatever. Fuck. Because this don't work on tombstones. Man, we're getting a lot of bone marrow ash. Use the shield. Pache, don't you know only cowards use shields? They don't stand up to the might of a beast. God. Can we just point out that literally any Dark Souls character would kick your Bloodborne character's ass? Like, I want you to think of any of your endgame Dark Souls characters, even the weakest one, which is probably 1? Probably Dark Souls 1 is the weakest. Maybe 3. Actually, I'm going to make an argument. Except for the Dark Lord ending, Dark Souls 3 is your weakest protagonist. This is the only place the shield is useful. The shield is for cowards, Pache. Only cowards use shields. But I feel like even my Dark Souls 3 character could kick a Bloodborne character's ass. Just based on what they have to fight on a regular basis. Like a bullet kills a Bloodborne character, but can you... This is the guy who had Bone Shield for D. I'm sorry, Pache. Maybe you should go back to the Demon Souls Curtain Call stream and actually see if I ever used a shield, because I didn't. I was a mage. With a great sword in one hand. I dodged everything in that game. Dark Souls 1 and 2. You're completely right about it. I did use a shield. But we're not playing Dark Souls 1 and 2. We are playing Bloodborne. The game where they say the word blood every 3 seconds. And the answer to all problems is blood. Blood. Oh yeah, if you're a high enough fucking level, you get the stupid witch bullshit spawning here. It's soups annoying. How the fuck are we gonna drop a single insight? Oh my god, where did our insight go? Hey, we don't have any insight. That's so useful. The way insight should work is it should work the exact opposite of how it does. Instead of, like, making enemies stronger, it should make them weaker. Because you know more at that point, and you have more eyes on the inside. You'll need to go to the Hunter's Dream and spend the insight. We won't be able to spend the insight. But what we might be able to do is... we might be able to bold hunters out. Because you need 10 insight to use the fountain. We might be able to bold hunters out. And then go back and summon someone in one of the previous levels to drop our insight to 0.
I just can't wait.
Or we can get our insight drained.
Do you hear the graveyard murmurs?
This actually sounds like this is gonna... We'd have to put more effort into getting 0 insight than we would get from just fucking killing it. I get the idea behind it, but the idea is flawed. Because it implies that if you don't believe in a monster, it can't hurt you. But that misses the point of Lovecraftian horror, which is the things are realer than you. So, and the only, I mean, the way they do it right is the amygdalas, where you can't fucking see them, but it doesn't matter. They can still fucking grab you. So, what I'd say is that if they really want the insight system to work how they are trying to portray it as, the actual key is that more enemies have, like, invisible fucking bullshit that you can't see without a higher insight. Now, would that be frustrating as all get out? Absolutely. But, you know. I didn't say it was a good system to begin with. I just said based on what they were trying to portray. Then again, you also kill gods in this game, so they have a tenuous understanding of cosmic horror to begin with. They tried, is what I'll say. And I'll appreciate them for that. You spend insight in fire paper? You can buy things for 1 insight. The problem is you can't interact with the insight store without 10 insight. That's the real problem. And when I see the boss, I'll instantly get a single insight. I forget, aren't you a pain in the ass? Oh, no, you're just one of these. Why did I think he was a pain in the ass? Oh, because they used to be before I learned to parry. That's right. That's right, I didn't know how to parry. That was adorable. The fucking Defiled Dungeon knocked that shit out of me. The Executioner's the pain in the ass. Oh, is those the guys with the axe? Is there an axe man around here, and that's what I'm remembering? Oh, fuck, you know what if I remember, you can actually open that gate if you get there in time. I think it works like the... I might be wrong, but I think you can get through this gate like you can the Boar Gate. I don't know if I'm remembering that right. I might be wrong. That might just be straight up wrong. But I thought that was part of it. Three Axemen. Okay, so I do justifiably remember a huge pain in my ass in that exact area. Got it. Or general area. I said exact, I meant general. 2 words that mean literally the opposite things. The gate is closed from start. Why did I think you could get through that gate? Is there a gate in the game you can do that to? I feel like there is. I feel like there's a gate you can do. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. There's passive crow in this area. There's a fucking dead crow in this area is what there is. So here's a fucking shortcut nobody asked for. I think this game has a problem with shortcuts, too. I always feel like there's never a shortcut where you want, and it never skips an area you'd actually want to skip. This isn't a problem that actually happens in Dark Souls 1. Usually the things you skip in Dark Souls 1 are the exact things you'd want to skip. Why the fuck am I getting so much bone marrow ash? Oh, that's me fighting like a dumbass. Don't fight like a dumbass. I wasn't paying fucking attention, didn't see what I was fighting, just decided to start whacking it. I'm gonna actually die, and it's gonna be hilarious. You ever think the game's listening to you? Sometimes it seems like the game is listening to you. Especially because I just went on that whole rant about this place decided to give you loads of bone marrow ash. Bone marrow ash is actually really fucking good. So I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised because it's usually so rare. Oh, there's a temporary bloodstone gem. That's pretty useful. Oh, you weren't here when I made this discovery. The audio desync problem was my fault in the last stream. Your copy was stopped working a long time ago. It's because here's the thing. I went on this whole thing about how fucking useless this exact shortcut is, and what am I using? And then the game immediately firebombed me to death and forced me to use it. It's like, oh, you think it's useless, huh? You think it's useless now? The Bella, the god from Elder Scrolls? Hi, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. You don't want to fight me. He don't want to fight me. This is the exact wrong thing we're doing. See, sometimes, there's a key difference. Sometimes it's the game being an asshole and fucking up. Sometimes it's just me. That time, that whole thing that just happened, 100% my fault. Like, sometimes I'll just clear, oh, there's nothing I could have done about that. I could have done so much about that. Everything I did there was wrong. Every single decision. I have a distinct... One thing I did say this game did better than all of the others, and I actually still hold to it, is it did atmosphere right. This game has a hell of an atmosphere. And I remember when I first played it, and I was coming down that cliff for the first time ever, I looked down at those fucking witches dancing in a circle, and I just thought to myself, oh god, what fresh hell is this? And, you know, part of it is that I fucking hate this game, and by this point, I still hated this game. But the other part of it is that the fact that there's just a bunch of ladies just dancing around with, like, super hot pokers is just such a good way to set the stage for the bullshit that we're about to be dealing with. And honestly, this area isn't that bad, except for that one firebomb lady. It's just me. It was just me, like, twice in a row. Just fucking up. She tries to push you off the edge. I'm not sure if she actually can. She probably can. Hi, no, I want to fight you. Fucking get over here, you bitch. There we go. That got me through the fucking firebomb water. That got me through the firebomb water, it did. I used to think these bitches spawned out of nowhere, but then eventually I realized that they're just in the corners. One complaint I used to have about this game is that it seemed like enemies spawned out of nothing. And I have since taken that complaint back, because I realize they're not actually spawning out of nothing. I realize they're just really fucking hard to see, and they hide themselves. Which is irritating for sure, but at least they're not spawning out of nothing. That I can tell. Man, that is a lot of madmans. Is this area optional? I think this area is optional. No, wait. I think you need to... I don't remember if this is optional. I don't remember if you need to go here to get to the Forbidden Woods. Yeah, so there's a fucking lady with a hammer. She's real annoying. She can kill you and she can push you off the edge. So you gotta watch out for that. And then I think there's a firebomb party over here, which is pretty threatening, so you gotta watch out. The whole of Hemwick is optional. Yeah, I thought so. This is really... I'm gonna put it out here. Hemwick is a well-designed area for an optional... zone. I'll give it that compliment. See, just because I hate this game and almost everything it stands for doesn't mean I'm not willing to give it credit where it's due. So is Old Yarnum. Look, they say Old Yarnum is optional, and it is, but it's like as optional as the Taurus Demon boss fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you can avoid it, but it's a huge pain in your dick. Nightmare Frontier. Yeah. Frontier is, yeah. I was about... You can't avoid the Nightmare, because you have to go for Mensis. But you can avoid the outside of the Nightmare. Because Mensis only takes you to the 2nd floor. I ended up... The first time, I ended up in Nightmare Frontier on accident. And then I whooped Amygdala's ass. Well before ROM. Orphanage? I don't know if I ever went to an orphanage. Fucking hell, I hate you. The fucking firebomb dicks returned from DS1. I had to have went to an orphanage. Talking about Nightmare Frontier, not Lecture Building. Nightmare Frontiers linked to Lecture Building. I think. Yes. No. I don't know, actually. I don't remember. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yeah. The place with the werewolves in the chandelier. Oh! Oh, the choir. You're talking about the choir. Yeah, the choir is super optional. The choir was the area that made me quit the fucking game. Is what the choir was. Because of those fucking werewolves. My final straw with the fucking game, you gotta keep in mind, I played the game at launch, is when it's when a werewolf lunged at me from, like, behind a door, and it flew up a statue, through the wall, it clipped right through the wall, and landed on me, and then I got stuck inside of the werewolf itself, and I couldn't roll out, and I couldn't move out of the way, and I couldn't walk out, and I couldn't run out. There was nothing I could do but keep whacking the werewolf, whose health bar was so fucking large that I couldn't kill it in time. But every time it swung its fucking claws, it did more damage to me. And so there was no solution to that. I was just stuck there, and it basically died due to a glitch. And I was like, no, I'm fucking done. Fuck this shit. And I just turned the fucking game off. I didn't even, like, go back to, like, a lamp or something or exit the game proper. I just turned it the fuck off at that point. And I'm like, no. Fuck this game. Ah, bad times. Bad times. Of course, I went back eventually. That whole area is fucking bullshit. Is it the worst area in the game? No, it isn't. Is it fucking bullshit? Yes. Worst area in the game is the town Hypogean Jail is connected to. That's the worst area in the game. And the reason it's the worst area in the fucking game is because of the amygdala lasers. The orphanage because the weird crawling dude that causes frenzy are called Children of the Cosmos or something like that. I mean, I don't know if that's a fucking nickname, but the game itself calls it the choir. Like, even the trophy for getting there is like, congratulations, you reached the choir. Called the choir key. That fucking thing is stuck in a wall. Oh, shit. What did I do that was different from the first time? Ow, fucking firebombs. I hold that firebombs are the worst fucking thing ever. In all of the games. That's not true. That's not true. It's the fucking frenzy monsters that are the worst ever in all of the games. I gotta just make a fucking run for it. I don't know what the range on her firebombs are, but if they fucking catch me, we're dead. She's more dangerous than the fucking thing. There we go. Okay. No, I don't remember the trigger. Of course. Can you imagine if I had fucking exploded? Oh, I'd have been pissed. I don't remember the trigger for getting the invite, but, yeah. We're doing pretty well. Should I even fuck with the Executioner? Maybe if I do it one at a time. What would have been smarter than what I just did? What would have been smarter than what I just done, of course, is if I had... You get in a... Oh, you get in a Sofka's. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Is if I had snuck up behind it and fucking visceral attacked it. God, that is a lot of fucking... How much is this giving me? Did it always give me this much ash? This is crazy. I thought ash was, like, scarce. Was that changed? I don't think that probably wasn't changed. That seems like such a weird change. Some things they clearly changed, but I don't think the ash is one of them. 37, that's a lot. And I would have gotten it all, too, which is weird. Oh, I know why I remember because now he walks down here. Okay. Yeah, alright, I got it. You know what? That's a good mechanic this game has that they didn't bring it back, is that sometimes in Bloodborne, if you open up a shortcut, you're kind of making things worse for yourself. Okay, my little idiot didn't get her fucking gun off in time. She's still not getting her gun off in time. What the fuck is she doing? Shoot your fucking gun, retard. Oh my god, she's not. I'm hitting the button perfectly. It's like I have to fucking... There, Jesus Christ, she wouldn't shoot. She wouldn't fucking shoot. It was so irritating. Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck was I saying? Something about bullets or whatever. Oh, yeah. Sometimes opening up shortcuts makes the game harder. Shit. I gotta get out of here. So it adds, like, this, like, level of, like, consideration to your game. Of, like, do I want to risk it? And it's a nice touch. Fucking firebomb bitches. Alright, your turn. That was a mistime. Come on. That distance is bullshit. Fuck. This is ridiculous. Come on. Come the fuck on with this bullshit. I bet he can still... I bet he can jump that far. Fuck you. That was... Dude. Fuck. That's bullshit, game. You gotta know that's bullshit. That fucking jump distance is crazy. You can't escape from that. Yeah, of course safest place behind every enemy is behind them, Pache. Come on. Fucking Jesus. Fuck, that jump distance is retarded. Oh, yeah. One thing. If you have the lamp on, it helps clear away some of the mist. I'm not quite sure why, but always have the lamp on. I don't think enemies in this game can react to light. And if they do, it doesn't fucking matter because they can see you anyway. Can you summon for these bastards? If you can summon for them, then we're good. Because that'll drain our insight. Otherwise, I don't think there's a way to lose insight. You can summon for every boss in the game, so there's absolutely no way you can't summon for them. I just don't know where the summon is. Unfortunately, sometimes it's super fucking far. Did I say what? The enemies in Old Yarnum? What about the enemies in Old Yarnum? The safest place for every enemy in Old Yarnum is still behind them. React to light. They react to torches. They don't react to light. And they mostly don't even react to torches, if we're being honest. We have like 30,000 souls that I just don't give any shit about. So we're gonna buy the Tomb Proctor gear just because we can. Oh, we have like 5,000 left. Is that enough for a level?
Welcome. What? Very well. Let the
God,
echoes
shut
become
up
your
and let me
strength.
fucking level.
Let me-
No, it isn't. Okay, great.
Farewell.
No, we're not going to go for the Brain Sucker. It's certainly a possibility, but I feel like we could use this a little more efficiently. See, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that needs chunks now. I'm going to go for another Pearl fight, but this time with a summon. Wait, did Ludwig's not have any fucking gems in it? Oh, no, because I took them off for the X. Yeah. Wow! Those are pretty good. Oh, yeah, I remember Sunlight Blade saying that you'd be surprised at what some of the attack's damage types are, though. So this says thrust attack. I don't know how useful that is. Charge attack is something I legitimately use a lot, though. So I think I'm better off using this combination. This is a fire attack. So this does slight fire. Actually, if this does slight fire damage, since we are going to, we're going at Pearl. A little bit of flame is. I don't think they ever. Oh. Oh my! They did patch that. Okay, so when the game started, you used to have 10 insight. I guess they fixed it or changed it. That used to be a rule. I'm not crazy. They used to make you. I'm actually really fucking glad they got rid of that then. I've been assuming you've needed 10 the whole time like you used to. Got egg all over my face. Ah, well. Yeah. You think you need 10 to spawn it? Oh, like for the first time? Yeah, maybe. Like how you need 1 for her. I don't know how that works. You used to need 10. That's what I know. If I remember, I swear I've interacted with it before with under 10, and it was just like, go fuck yourself. I don't know if they changed it, but I'm pretty sure I remember that happening. They've fixed a lot with patches. Like, they changed some of the text, and then they added, what did they add? They when the game started, there was just the giant word Bloodborne for the loading screens. Just in big fucking bold ass letters. It was just Bloodborne. It was the stupidest fucking shit ever. You know what you should have told me, Pache, on the way down here, is, of course, the completely accurate fact that, yes, although this does, in fact, waste 1 insight, if I actually beat this boss, it won't fucking matter, because I'm just gonna get even more bullshit. But I think we're both operating under the assumption that we're not gonna beat it, so I think it's okay. Would you believe me if I've told you this is not the first time in this game I've changed outfits mid-boss? He's doing it again? That's annoying. Stop that. Honestly, there's no way to, like, make up for his stupid. But I think the best solution is to just keep hitting him from behind. And then, like, have him hit him from the front, and then if he switches his focus to me, then he starts hitting him from the back. Hey, it stopped its lightning bullshit. Oh, that one-shot me. That was a pretty good run. L1, R1 to quick swap between item slots. I don't need to swap through item slots. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I think I think the fire helped. And we're also scaling off of strength at a B now, which we weren't before. So, but more importantly, we now reached 0 insight, which was our goal for the boss. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, that's good. I actually didn't know that. That's something I legitimately didn't know. You said they can't even cast spells? Because their explosion used to be some real bullshit. So if they can't even cast spells, then they just stand there and we fucking stab them? Yeah, no, it's certainly faster than tracking the menu. I get exactly what you're saying. I just didn't know you could do it. Gotcha. Okay. Well, if they can't even cast, then they can't... then I think they have a single melee attack. I think that's the only thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Alright. Alright, ladies, let's see what you got. Let's see what you're working with, girls. Well, they can still teleport. This is gonna just be a walkthrough. Unless they can get off their fucking blast. But even if they can get off their blast, then... well, that's... Okay, they haven't God's Wrathed me yet. Still invisible. Oh, she re-teleported. They used to just stay in the corner, mostly. I don't know if they walk around now. She always seems to be walking around, so I guess that's a thing. Okay, yeah, wow, this is trivialized, this fight. Which I'm okay with. Wish I could do it with all the fights, if I'm being honest. Oh, that must be the other one. Okay, so two still spawn then, I guess. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, she still has God's Wrath. Somehow it didn't do a lot of damage, though. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. Fucking. We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking die. God damn. I'm gonna top up just in case. You think they changed it? Let me tell you, this fight is fucking boring. Fuck, this might kill me. Oh, it didn't. Oh, we won. Hey, we won. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ah, fucking loser. We cheated. Don't you know we cheated? You dumb bitch. Alright. Maybe it's a 1.0 thing like the coffin skip. The one where you jump the Isofka wall. All right, there we go. We got the runes. We can use runes now. They're not really that useful, to be honest. None of the ones we have are good, but like we have the option, which is useful. She's asleep. That one, yeah. Fuck that glitch. Oh, they removed the coffin. I didn't know they did that. I knew they fixed it. I thought they put like a wall there or something. Memorize a rune. Shut up. Okay, max blood vials, max bullets. Max bullets is useful now that I parry more. More echoes from visceral attacks, physical damage 3, more echoes from slain, transform. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Alright. Lake is great. I use Lake all the time. Echoes from slain foes is useful. And is this max tier? No, but it's close. This looks like a level 2 moon. And then air is pretty useful. Bullets is pretty useful. And this, I think, this appears to be the final level of bullets. So that's pretty great. So we have either Odin or air. Is that a level 1 moon? It looks pretty deep. Alright. I'll take your word for it. If you have all 3, we gotta get all 3. I forget how you get all 3, though. Let's see. Do I want air or formless? These are both really good. I think it might be useful to get formless for the bullets. Just because I like running out of bullets, I guess. No, it's actually because I tend to use bullets a lot more than I used to. Hey, get up and shut up and give me my fucking level. Alright. The other 2 you get Nightmare Mensis? Oh, okay.
Farewell.
I feel like now we actually have to take out... I feel like we have to take out Pearl. Just because I want to do absolutely everything before Amelia. Right, that fucking thing. Yeah, I remember that. Am I still in Heinrich? Yeah, I'm still in Heinrich. Okay, I had a thought. Maybe it's a crazy thought. Okay. No, I've done it. I've done it. I did it in my first playthrough. I almost feel like I should, like, look this up in the wiki to see if there's any other bullshit I'm missing. Because this is the time for Pearl now. Oh, I hadn't even considered bone marrow ash. Yeah, that's a solid fucking idea. Unfortunately, I don't have the 8 arcane for it. You think I should Beast Blood pellet? You think it'd be worth it to try and a Beast Blood pellet it? We have 437 Beasthood. Oh, you can't do it with... Okay. Hey, get out of the way, dumbass. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. We did good. Oh yeah, we can't even use fire paper. That's right. That beast blood did not help me at all. The oil might. I might be able to follow a... Oh, I did the dump. The lightning explosion. I might be able to follow that with a... oil. And I might be able to follow the... Yeah, the oil's not helping, really. I gotta get in there, or he's not gonna be able to... He's jumping around. He has like 2 movesets. It's weird. He either has the one where he's like a fucking monkey, or he has the one where he just stays still and does nothing the whole time. Hi, me. I'm getting your attention. Fucking Christ almighty. I wish he knew when to run. Like, the problem is the NPC's a fucking idiot. Like, now, dude. Now is the time to fucking flame spray him. Oh, this is death. Oh, it wasn't death. Holy shit. This is down. God! That's so fucking close. We're so fucking close. Axe, maybe? Maybe axe. An axe can use fire paper. Okay, but how is that any different than his, like, 1 hit point runs? Madman's knowledge is going to be mostly useless for us anyway, so there's no real downside. Oh, okay, gotcha. God, that sounds like just something I would never want. Like a mod to make the enemies take more of my time to murder. I would play a mode in Dark Souls where it's like a one-hit thing, you know? Okay. Oh, okay. Fuck me, really? Really, that's how we're starting the fight, huh? Great. Oh my god, are you fucking serious again? Fucking Christ. He used the moveset where he murders me, instead of the moveset where he fucking doesn't murder me. Needs to backstab one of those basic hollows from the Berg 5 or 6 times with Arterius +5 at level 315. Yeah, that just sounds super unpleasant. That doesn't sound like that would even be, like, harder. It just sounds like it would be more of a pain in the ass. Yeah, that was definitely worse than fire paper. I don't actually care about burning through the Madman's knowledge because we're not really going to be using it a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Let's just fucking take this bitch down. He's just being annoying at He's just being annoying at this point, if we're being honest. Like, it's not even like a difficulty thing. It's just like, fucking Christ, man, die already. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop it. God, we have a bad start already. And he's already lightning. Honestly, I'm half tempted to just fucking leave. The second he starts a fight with a lightning blast, my idiot wouldn't get up. No, get out of the lightning! You fucking Christ. Like, this is becoming annoying. And the fact that Antle is too fucking stupid to dodge that. It's not time to call the strain. So he's mostly doing physical. The lightning's only really important for its explosion. That's what we can confirm at this point. Okay, Heimdall's out. We're doing good. We are doing good. It's just a little bit more. Like, all we need to do is get lucky. You know what might... I'd almost hate to suggest this. It might be worth it to try the saw cleaver. Alright, good night, Pache. It might be worth it to try the saw cleaver with fire. Oh, do we not have a fire gem? Oh, the fire gem is only for... Fuck, no. That won't work then. Do more trick attacks with Saw Cleaver, they do bonus damage? I'm sure they do, but changing the moveset in the middle of the fight isn't going to help me at all. There's gotta be like a quick strategy on this. This shouldn't be giving me the trouble it is. Weak to arcane and fire. Wait, is that actually true? Yo, Gaiokamak. Welcome. Alright, let's fucking try this one more time. What's going on? We're failing at killing Pearl for way longer than we should be because I'm playing bad for whatever reason. Alright. It's fucking one more Madman's. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Let's try this. Dun, 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 dun. Let's wait for him. Because I don't know why. We'll just wait for him. This might be a throwaway attempt, but we'll give it a shot. We're gonna try a new tactic with this one. That didn't work. That didn't work either because I'm not paying attention. Ah! Yo, Pache! Thanks for the subscription. Have a good night. Scared the shit out of me. Yeah, this is a strategy that is not working. Unless my sword doesn't do fire damage anymore. Oh no, I'm just not connecting. That's the actual problem, it's because I'm not connecting. They're not. Oh God! Thanks for the follow. They're not on stream? Really? I don't think there's actually anything I can do about that, to be honest, because that's a Streamlabs issue. They're showing up on OBS. Oh, it's desktop sound effects. They're turned off. Okay, that plan didn't work. Supposedly that was supposed to stun lock him, but it didn't. So, fuck that. Let's just keep trying to get lucky. Here's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say 3 more legitimate attempts, and then fuck it. Clearly, Pearl doesn't want to go down. We'll just go fight Amelia. I wanted to put Amelia off to the last possible moment, because she is probably the most difficult non-dungeon boss for me, but also, we're not making any fucking headway on Pearl, and we've spent like an hour on this, so fuck that. We'll just kill Pearl or Amelia. Or whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Alright, come on. Defector. The swing speed is definitely really useful. I don't know if we should just unlock. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think we're actually doing worse on locked. Because when we're under him, it stabs upward, which is pretty useful. Should I go for more stabs? The answer is probably. We know we can chain stab. Oh no, I should probably try and stab under him, right? Because it will aim up, and we do have additional thrust damage. He just keeps doing that. He just keeps doing that. Are you doing it again? Oh god. He just keeps doing it. Oh, wait a minute. We're about to die. Oh, we're about to die. Come on. Oh my god. Why? This is reaching some new levels. Yeah, this is fucking bad, because he just kept doing that, and then I couldn't get in on him. And Intel is too fucking stupid to realize to back the fuck off during the explosion. That actually wasn't bad run towards the end. The solution, disappointingly enough, might be to just keep mashing the attack button and put absolutely no thought into my actions. I wonder if I get a blunderbuss with some bone marrow off, if I can trigger a head stagger? Probably isn't worth the attempt. Oh, we only have 6 fucking blood vials. Christ, okay. Yeah, that was inevitable. Alright, great. Great. Grinding time, I guess. You know what that means? That means it is time to stop. That means we had to have used over 100 blood vials trying to take it down, which is just too many. Yeah, alright. Well, once we get a decent number of blood vials, we will probably just have to call the fucking stream. I don't know what is up with Pearl. It should be such an easy fight. But I can't get a hang of it for some reason. Couldn't get a hang of that either for some, like, the lock-on wouldn't connect. Are we at the point where it's a one-shot? Yeah, we're at the point where it's a one-shot. Okay. Well, that's useful at the very least. So as far as I know, this is the best place. That should have staggered him. That was some bullshit. For blood vials. Dun, 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 dun. Which means, remember what I said at the beginning, get ready to see this area over and over again. Here we are. Really, even the two-handed version doesn't have enough to stagger him, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, that's bullets. Look, I won't turn down some bullets, but not what we're here for. Crazy enough. There we go, that's what we need. We need some blood vials. Yeah, so you just kind of run the first area over and over and over again, and eventually you get up enough vials. You can also buy them, so we're going to save any of the echoes we get from doing this for vial buying. It also gets you some bloodstones, unfortunately, because we don't need them. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. On the plus side, the drop rate isn't actually affected by game progress. And the other plus side, it just becomes easier as you go. Because your weapon gets better, so... and you have more health and stats. So we're never gonna run into the endless suffering that the original run through this zone was. Back in the first stream. Did we accomplish anything at all? That seems to be like a recurring theme of Bloodborne, is that we never really do anything while we do it, you know? We just, like... we waste a whole bunch of time dying over and over again, which is kind of what we did with Pearl. Is we just kept fighting Pearl. And I really think this is like a sign to just go for Amelia at this point. And I'm being stubborn because Pearl was so easy the first time. Because I had the Hunter's Axe, and that was what my strategy was based on. And now I don't know. Like, ever since my playstyle changed, I don't have it. I can't seem to get it back. We are actually out of pebbles. Why are we... Alright, fine, whatever. Bang. See, even he dropped blood vials, so that's useful. So now we have exactly 20 blood vials, which is just not enough. I don't know how many we need. They're pretty cheap at this point in the game. They're only like 300, so we can buy about 10 just with what we have now. So that's at least useful. Because the blood vial price does go up. Oh, are we fucking dead? No, we're not. Bop. I hate to use blood vials, because that's the whole point of why we're here, but... Should we go down there? I don't think it's worth it to go down there. I think we just take the long way around. Probably useful because this guy has a good chance of dropping some blood vials. Oh, we're stuck. We're about to die. We didn't die, but we still have to use a blood vial, so it doesn't fucking matter. Yep, this is Bloodborne. Inevitably, it reaches the place all the Souls games get to, where I'm just trouncing through an area, just ripping it apart. But this time, it's a different context. I'm not ripping the area apart because I'm actually playing well. It's because I'm severely overleveled and had to return to a zone because I needed to stock up on health items. It used to be like a duplication glitch. I don't think it's... They took it out of the game, from what I know. Otherwise, we would absolutely be duping health vials all the time, non-stop, forever. Not what I wanted to do, but I guess it worked. Bang. Okay. Don't give me bloodstone, thank you. Thank you. Okay, great. So that's a shortcut down there. Definitely not going to take that route. Instead, dog path. It seems like depending on which way you come in, changes whether that dog is out of its cage or not. I wish I knew the trigger. This one always seems to be out of its cage. I wonder if you wait enough time if all the dogs... Because I think I thought I'd seen a bunch of people... Like, some people fight, like, a bunch of fucking dogs. So I wonder if you just wait, if they'll just break out of their own cage. And the reason I always fight that one is because that's the only one that ever managed to break out of its cage. I could be theorizing. Maybe only that one ever gets out. But I feel like I've seen the empty hallway. How did we miss that the first time? Or every other time? I don't know. This is what Curtain Call inevitably becomes. Just me rambling to myself. It's almost a reflective period. Yep. Oh, hey, there's the thing over there. The most fun part about this is once we're done and we get to the Cathedral Ward bonfire. We get to do it all over again. We'll try and do it about 3 times, I think. That's fair. And then maybe we'll make a single attempt at Amelia. Because you can get closer to her in the first attempt, and the secret to Amelia is staying on top of her, your first attempt at fighting her is actually usually your best shot. So if we whiff our first chance, and we will, because I'm notoriously bad at fighting her, you whiff your first chance, then basically that means we're in for a ride no matter what, because whether we have to fight Pearl or we have to fight her, we're kind of up shit creek, and our only paddle is to beat a boss that I'm not doing well against. So that's great. Great place to be. If we die to the mermaids, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Considering I've only done that once, and I was really pissed when I did it, because they're not hard. That's sweet. That's a blood vial to replace what we got from here. Oh, and of course we have to go for a pig kill. The pig gives you like 4 or 2 shards, which would be useless for us because the only... I mean, I guess it's not totally useless, because when we get to the DLC, we could upgrade like a DLC weapon. Alright, for whatever reason the crows didn't attack, but that's okay. They only drop like pebbles and antidote. And since we did old Yarnum, we're not ever going to really need antidote much anymore. And we're stocked on pebbles, so... Hooray. Ooh, blood vials. I thought it used to drop 4. Maybe it usually drops 4 and it just can drop 2 if you're unlucky, which I always am. You know what they say, always bridesmaid, never a bride. At least you drop blood vials. Ooh, did we get some over here too? That's lucky. Some bullets. Some more blood vials. Alright. How much did we get from that, out of curiosity? It doesn't seem to have any way of telling. We might go all the way to the cathedral itself to talk to Isevka. Or not Isevka. What's her face? The nun. Because we ran out of her healing blood juice. And we could use more of that. What the fuck are you still doing here? Why are you still
Try
here?
to keep your hands clear. The hood.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Is that an item on the ground? No, that's just a lantern.
the night of the hunt?
Yeah, he's just talking about friendship. Alright. She gives stamina, which is useful, but we also don't want her murdered.
Do you?
Yes, please.
Yes, coming now.
Ah. Get up. That was stupid. I don't know why I did it. Alright, so we're back to the Hunter's Dream. And then let's use all of this. We have 30 stored. That's good. Now we have 50 stored. We have 100 bullets stored. So this is actually really worth it. I'd almost say it's worth it to go a few more times. I said 3, you know, but with 50 stored, that might just be satisfactory. So let's instead... Okay. 1 attempt. 1. Uno. Un. Each. Prime. I think I'm out of languages that I know the number 1 for. Yep. Yep. I used to know Chinese, but I don't anymore. So, no rough. Alright, everyone, let's go. To be honest, we can fight Pearl at just about any time. Up until Rom. Rom is where Pearl gets locked off until we get back to that village. Which, from Rom, is not a very long amount of time, if we're being totes honest. In fact, I don't actually think... I mean, there's no real advantage other than we get the, like, lightning paper ability or whatever, but who the fuck cares if we're being totally honest? Nobody. Our biggest issue is that this guy is going to hit us literally the second our iframes expire. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, it is worth having... Not that. It is worth having Numbing Mist for her. Because she can heal herself, and it's the most irritating fucking mechanic in the game. And here we go, Amelia. My least favorite boss. True story. Except for the kerfuffle with Pearl that we've been dealing with. And the Defiled Dungeon, which nobody should ever count because that place is a literal nightmare. Amelia has killed me more times than any other boss. Also, we kind of missed it there, but there's a little hint that she might be pregnant. And a lot of women get pregnant in this game by the old ones coming. And she's probably one of them. But she turned into a beast instead. And I don't know if the game ever explains the beast transformation process, to be honest. It probably does. I certainly don't know how it works. The game seems to have 2 conflicting features. Which is... beasts and, like, kin. And obviously the kin are connected to the old ones. But I don't know how beasts work. Oh, I didn't even know she had a grab attack. We might be dead. God, that was fucking close. That was so close. Fuck. I said that was the last one. I kind of want to go one more. One more? Okay. One more. But actually only one more. Because we have been going on for way too long. The biggest issue with Amelia at this point is that you start at the exact opposite side of the arena if you lose to her once. And that means that you're crying no. You're crying no more times. We are at a part where it's either Amelia or Pearl. We don't have any other options. So now getting to her is the problem. We also have one more insight, and as previously explored, having no insight is the best thing you can do in this game. So, I don't know, if there's a summon literally right here, we might do it. There isn't? Okay. Alright, last attempt for real, and then we're ending the stream. The biggest problem is you gotta get to her, just right here. Ow, what the fuck was that? I don't know what my plan was. I wasn't doing anything. We're employing a very cleric beast tactic on her. Of just fucking hitting her over and over and over without any real strategy. I really wish I had a rune for improving visceral attack damage. That would be a killer in this fight. That's an Amelia. That was actually not that bad compared to every other attempt at her. If I remember, the gold pendant is completely useless. Do I remember that right? I might not be remembering that right. We're not going to pop it anyway, but I swore it was useless. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to see that I can at least kill something still. Even if the Pearl thing has officially entered kerfuffle status.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood.
And that's the password to the forest. We should have shown that guy that there's like a gatekeeper that's like, what's the password? But I didn't. I forgot to do that. Oh well.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Anyways, the password's fear the old blood. And then, is there a... Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a chapel bonfire, or lamp, or whatever. And that's what pisses me off so much about the fucking one in Hypogean Jail. Is that this one deactivates during Elaine's quest. So there's no reason to break that one. Alright, let's just level up. Hi, what's going on, girl?
Welcome home.
Yeah, shut up. What is this? The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odin Chapel. Oh, yeah, that brings you to, That's the DLC. Yeah, okay. This is way too early for the DLC.
Very well.
From what I know. Probably best to do the DLC as late game as possible. Yeah, we have 2 levels. Should I just go right for endurance? Yeah, we'll do endurance.
Farewell. May you find.
You have anything new to say?
What is? Hunters have told me about the
Yes, you do.
church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Hunters have
Okay.
I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Isn't that... Farewell, good...
Alright, let's just stop by the store real quick, and store, and purchase, and blood vials have gone up, and so has Quicksilver bullets, which is great. That's exactly what we want. We want it to be really, really expensive and annoying to get. Alright. So we're still the lowest on blood vials, so obviously we're going to buy 2 blood vials, we're going to buy some Quicksilver bullets, and we can't buy any pebbles because we have all the pebbles in the world, because they won't let me have 600 pebbles for whatever reason. Why? Okay. Well, with that is definitely Bloodborne. What was that, like 4 hours again? No, it was a little over 4 hours, because we started a half hour early because I got the handshake problem to go away. Okay. Anyway, hope everyone had fun. I didn't, but we all know that. Next scheduled stream is, of course, tomorrow, which means BioShock, and, yeah, maybe... We'll see if we can do the next Bloodborne on Sunday or whatever, if we can get through the handshake problem again anyway. So, yeah, Sacrabalic, your envoy of hope, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.